So we're going to do a really pretty little flower arrangement here, or they look a little bit like baubles. So I've got the Kuretake range, the Art Nouveau, and the colour that I'm using at the moment is a mauve taupe. So I'm just getting the colour down, just using this sweeping action with the brush. Very easy to do. And then I've grabbed a green grey and just putting that on, and this is going to be the stem to our little flower stroke bauble tree. And I thought, well, I needed to add a one for the top, so I'm now going for the alizarin crimson, a nice bright pinky kind of colour, and again just going around and just using this sweeping shape. And I'm going to leave some little white gaps here and there. I'm not going to worry too much about that. And I'm letting the colours merge with each other. So I've moved on to Potter's Pink and just adding that in there. So again, you can see the colours are merging slightly. And now I've got the old mauve, so just adding that in here and there. Sweeping motion, just going around, adding the colour in, and then I thought it'd be nice to just dab the brush. It already got some paint on, and I thought, oh, what a shame, I don't want to have to wash this out, so let's just add it onto the page. So just literally pressing that brush down, grabbing another colour. I've got the ecru beige there, or is it the flax beige, I think actually I've got there, and I'm pressing it down onto the page and making these lovely leaf shapes, just going all over. And then I've got the Potter's Pink again, and I'm adding those in there. Really fun because you're trying to find the spaces, adding those little leaf shapes in any little space I can find, because I want to fill the page up. I want it to be all full of lovely colour. So again, I've got the mauve taupe and I'm just adding some little dots. I wouldn't worry if you haven't got these colours or the Kuretake paints. You can use any watercolour paints. Pick your favourite colours and just add them onto the page. So don't get hung up on that you need the Kuretake paints. You really don't. You can use any watercolour paints you like. So I've got a gold watercolour paint there, and then I've let the page dry, and I've got some Posca paint pens in pastel, and I thought it'd be nice to just draw on top to just enhance these a little bit. If you haven't got the Posca paint pens, and any acrylic paint pen will do, or if you've got gel pens, or if you've just got coloured pencils. Coloured pencils, I love coloured pencils, and they are really soft. Leave a really nice kind of soft kind of movement onto the page. I wanted something a little bit more vibrant. That's the reason why I went for these Posca pens. So I'm just adding some lines and some dots. I'm just being free with it, just letting myself go and just enjoying my time there. Then I thought it'd be nice to outline the stem in this lovely blue colour. So I'm just outlining it, and then I'm going to add some little lines all the way down the stem, just because popped into my head, and I just thought, yeah, that would be great. But you can put anything you want. You might not want to put any pen on this painting, and that's fine. Just go with how you feel about it. So I'm adding this very vibrant orange, and when I put it down, I did think, oh, is this going to be okay? But actually it does work out quite nice. It really lightens up those globes there, and you can really see that paint pen and the marks on there. So I was really pleased that I did actually put that down, and just adding some lovely lines all over, and then adding some little dots. Just looking at these little globes and thinking, well, there's no dots there, let's put some dots in. That's as simple as it is. So just adding some little dots here and there. And then I've got this more reddy kind of pinky kind of colour here. And again, same action, some lines on, then some dots, just going with the flow and just enjoying your lovely time. So just continuing with that. Filling up the page with these lovely dots and some more little lines, and making sure that every little globe has got a cluster of dots all over it, because it makes it look a bit like confetti, like it's blowing in the wind and all this lovely flower dust has just come off these lovely flowers. Or when it's Christmas time, if you're thinking it's a bauble tree, you know, when you get those party poppers and they go off and you get all these lovely, lovely bits in the air. That's what it looks like. Okay, so just adding a little bit of blue again there, just outlining some of the things and adding some stems in between those leaves, just because I thought that would look nice. And then I thought to myself, well, there's still some white space. I really want to add some more. I didn't want to get the paints out again. So I got the the gold Staedtler pen. It's a bit like a felt tip pen, and I've just added some dots all over the place. I've grabbed my white Posca pen and now I'm just detailing onto those little leaves there. So I'm just putting a line, then a line of dots down the one side, but you can put any pattern you want on these. You might want a traditional leaf kind of shape, you might want dots on both sides, or you might just want a series of lines. Whatever you feel, or you might want to mix it all up. You might want every single leaf to be different. So just continuing adding these on and building up this picture as I go. Really enjoying adding these white lines. Anything lighter will bring the flower forward, so those white lines will look forward, and anything darker will push everything back. So the darker purple paint will look as though that is in the background, and the white will pull everything forward. So it just gives it a little bit of dimension to your page. So I've grabbed my uni ball, my gold uni ball, and again I thought, well, I want to add some more dots, so I'm just putting some circular little circles on there, just all over in every little space I can find. It's great fun, this is. I love doing it because you really get into the moment and really get lost in it. So I've heated up the tape. I'm just pulling it all away. And then I'm going to pull the picture up to the camera so you can see all the lovely detail there. So I hope you get to try this. If you like this, maybe you'll like, maybe you'll subscribe, maybe you'll leave me a comment. Let me know whether you're going to try this. Is this something you'd like to do? What colours will you use? And if you want to become a member, there's a join button just below. Okay, well, thanks a lot for watching and hope to see you again soon. Okay, bye.